All right, we have the Chapter 2.3 guided notes, all about rates of change and slope. So the rate of change is a ratio that compares how much one quantity changes relative to the change in another quantity. So in general, the rate of change is going to be the change in y over the change in x. So due to the laziness in math community, we have to shorten this. So this is too much to write. What you'll find in math and in some other science classes when we say change, we're going to use this delta symbol here. So it's the Greek symbol for delta, and we say delta is the same thing as change. So rate of change is often referred to as delta y over delta x. So let's find the rate of change, the average rate of change in applicants. So we want to know the applicants. What's the rate of change in applicants over the span of those 8 years? So what we want to do is we want to find the change in the number of applicants. So we would say 29,563 minus 23,142 over... Well, what year did they have 29,000? That was happened in 2010. And 23,000 applied in 2002. I'm going to need a calculator. I don't know that. Okay, so 29,563 minus 23,142 is, alright, so 6,421. 6,421 over the span of, let's see, 8 years. And I know 8 doesn't go in there evenly, but let's figure out what that is. So we could divide that by 8. 802.625. So 8, what did we say that was? Darn it, I forgot the number already. Well, that didn't take long. So 6, 4, 2, 1 divided by 8 is 802.6. So we're going to round to 803 applicants per year. That's my average rate of change. I averaged 803 new applicants per year at Pitt State. Golly, I can't believe it, Mr. Stevens. Pitt State. Gorillas. Alright, so the slope of a line is the ratio of the change in y coordinates to the corresponding change in x coordinates. The slope of a line is the same as its rates of change. So whenever you say rate of change of a line, we're really saying the slope. If you say the slope of a line, it's the same thing as rate of change. So in mathematics, we often refer to the slope as m. And then I did not put this as a... it should have been a new line. Sorry. Given any 2 points, x1 and x1, y1, and x2, y2, then m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Find the slope of the line that passes through negative 4, 3, and 2, 5, and express that as a fraction in simplest form. Alright, so again, we're looking at m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? So we got to pick. One of these has to be the 1, and the other one has to be 2. So I'm going to say this is 1, and this is 2. So y2 is 5, and y1 is 3. x2 is 2, and x1 is negative 4, so minus negative 4. So 5 minus 3 gives me 2. 2 minus a negative 4, which is the same thing as 2 plus 4, which gives me 6. And 2 over 6 is really 1/3. Now wait, Mr. Stevens, Would it be different if you had chosen the points in a different fashion? So now here we're going to say this is my second point and this is my first point. So m is going to be, now my new y2 is 3, and my y1 is now 5. So 3 minus 5 over, and x2 minus x1, so negative 4 minus 2. So negative 4 minus 2. And 3 minus 5 is negative 2 over negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. Huh. That simplifies to 1/3. Right. Is it going to be positive? That's not too bad at all. Well, that's all we really have for this video. So your homework that we're going to work on for this section. Alright, so our homework for this section, we're going to do 1 through 11 all, and 12 through 33 thirds. So that'll be the work that we do during block day. Alright, have a great day.